All right. I do have good news. I don't feel sick anymore. But I did sleep most of the day, which is why I don't feel sick anymore. So yeah, we'll do a short stream tonight, and then this is like the 10th time in a row I've said this, but tomorrow we're back to 5-hour streams. Nothing else on the schedule. I'm not sick. Unless a fucking literal meteor hits this fucking streaming setup. Alright, we're doing replay, ladder game, replay, ladder game, replay, ladder game, replay, ladder game. So let's start with a replay. Do, 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 do. In before meteor hits. All knowing my luck, another computer part is gonna break right before Stormgate comes out. Nah, even that would be really unlikely. So much of this shit is new again because I had to rebuy half of it. There's no fucking way. The only thing that might break is this mouse, actually. I do need a new mouse, at least. I think the scroll wheel's kind of fucked on both of my mice at the moment. That always happens. If you use middle mouse scroll, it's the first thing to go on, like every mouse. It's just always the lowest quality part. Or just the part that breaks first every time on every mouse. Really, that's like the number one thing I tell Sal I want the most is like just a scroll wheel that actually lasts. I don't care about the clicks as much. I care about my scroll wheel like just functioning past like the first 4 months, you know? Because if you use middle mouse scroll, like you use it a lot, and I don't think really the scroll wheel is intended to be used that much like on any mouse. Because like really. Like, what would you use it for? Other than, like, playing a video game fast, that quickly. Hadn't buy it. Well, let me know, like, how long until it breaks, or if it lasts a whole year. If it lasts a whole year, you've got me sold. I don't mind buying a new mouse. Once a year, it's just like this thing. Buy, like, 3 of these or 4 of these a year sometimes. It's just ludicrous. I haven't even bought one in, like, 5 months, even though it's been broken for 2 because I just got tired of it. Like, and yeah, it's also got to like, I don't know what the website's called to check the mouse size, so it's like the exact same grip. But if I were to switch to a different mouse, it would have to be the exact same size, or like very close to the Aria. And I think the Aria is close to the G305, so it'd have to be close to the G305. I think that's the one most people use. Yeah, I'm just gonna honestly let Sal. I'm gonna let Sal do his little mouse thing and then give him more time because this shit it changes every year. Like they're getting better. Like it's always like a new thing. Like the clicks are better, or the sensors better, or some shit. Just waiting for that scroll wheel though. Give me a scroll wheel that like feels good to click and doesn't break. That's my dream. Anyways, this is a what's the description here? This guy played the same build against me 3 games in a row and I won every game. This is the 3rd game. He's a 4300 MMR Korean Protoss. Okay. I like it, I like it. Alright, go. How long is this? 9 minutes? Yeah, I'm interested in which build. Blink build, maybe? I don't know, Stargate build? Robo build? Okay, so Proxy Gate. And yeah, this is why we SCV scout in this matchup is specifically for this, right? And yeah, we don't find it, like, even if we had seen the probe here, which we did, we just, I don't know if we saw it, but yeah, we're not supposed to know until this SCV finds out, so that's fine. Like, you can theoretically build your command center down here, and it's still fine as long as you build your bunker right there right away. But I actually really love that you just build it up there. That's what I've honestly been doing myself. Like, just every time I go one gas expand now, I always build the command center up here. It's a new thing for me, like the last 3 months maybe I've been doing this. And it's just because, like, there are, like, a lot of builds like this. This could be a Stargate, this could be a Robo. But it's usually a gateway. And sometimes another build that they do is they play standard. They build their Nexus. And the first thing they do in the Cybercore finishes is they build a shield battery here, and they build an Adept, and they chrono it. And they don't actually, like, pay attention to your Reaper. They just send the Adept across the map. And the Adept will always get there before the command center finishes if they do that. So the only way to defend that as Terran is either keep the Reaper at home or build the command center on the high ground. So personally, I've just chosen to do the command center on the high ground because it's like literally a half. It's like a 1 SCV build time difference. Like, you lose an SCV by doing this. So, but arguably, like, by doing this, you're allowed to have your Reaper on the other side of the map, which gives you an opportunity to get that damage back a little bit. Like, maybe you do get a probe kill, or maybe you do scout something that's worth scouting. So all I'm really trying to say is that you could do either. You could build a command center here, or you could build it here. And it's more or less the same thing. You just have to know what you're doing with it, right? So here, well, let me look at what you saw with the SCV scout. So we know as a Terran player that the Protoss should be taking their Nexus at 1 minute 37 seconds. And that would be standard timing. Anything after, and they've built something before that, i.e. they've built another gateway or a pylon. Or both. And I don't know if you actually would see the Nexus just going up the ramp. Would you? Oh, no, you checked. Okay. So yeah, we immediately know it's a... Oh, look. So it feels like you built the bunker too early. Why build the bunker now is my question for you. Because you actually don't have anything to worry about yet. Like, people will block this just to block this sometimes. So keep that in mind, I think. Like, he's blocking the... that's obviously, this game, he is blocking it to block it so that he gets in. But you don't need the bunker yet until you actually see what's up. Because this could just have been a Nexus, and he just built this to block the add-on. That's all I'm saying. Like, you can wait, like, 4 more seconds in this scenario. And if you... And yeah, it could have saved you some... Oh, what the fuck? You canceled it, no. So, I mean... Just goes to show that you didn't even need the bunker that early if you canceled it. Alright, so this Protoss is like AFK or some shit. I don't know what's going on. I guess he just took the Nexus because he knew you were going to scout it. And he saw that you were building the command center up there, so he just built his Nexus right away. That's pretty smart by the Protoss. I don't know if like a really high level Protoss would do that though. I feel like most 6K Protosses would just commit to the like heavy gateway pressure and deny your nat, but anyways. You get the pylon, which is sick. Hopefully we're rushing a Cyclone. We are. Nice. And yeah, we go after that. It's usually a good play. I typically wait till I have the medevac with these guys at least, though, just because you could get caught still. If this guy was building gateway units, but he wasn't. Like, just another one of those situations like you got to be slightly worried about. But since we did see the Nexus, like, it is actually fine, I think. Yeah, never mind. Don't listen to me. You don't have to wait for the medevac in this scenario. If you've seen the Nexus, then yeah, you're fine. He's not going to get a magical immortal out here or something. Like, if he had been building gateway units, he could have, like, 5 stalkers right here, and you would lose everything, but obviously this guy was a little crazy. So, yeah, we gotta just put something in that medevac, hopefully. Definitely slipping on our macro, I can see. So you're doing like a follow-up pressure here with the 2 cyclone. It's just like the best thing you could have done is just put the 2 cyclone in the medevac and then drop the main or the nat, to be honest, because you're just never gonna kill him ever because of shield batteries, and you just don't have enough units to kill a shield battery. I mean, you might get lucky here because the shield battery just isn't even done yet, but to be honest, this plus a warp-in is probably enough even without the shield battery. So yeah, that was just the I mean, you just got to keep in mind, like, you got to know a shield battery is a shield battery, right? Like, you have to be able to recognize in this situation, like, we go back to when you killed the gateway. Like, if you had waited for the medevac, or you just sent the medevac to these guys and the cyclone to these guys, once you finish the gateway, you just load the cyclones and then send them to drop, because you need 2 things right now. You need scouting information, you need some damage on his side of the map, and you need to use your early medevac, because building a medevac early, you need to use it in some way, or else you just wasted your first starport unit. Like, it could have been a Raven. So that guy's doing that as well. So yeah, I mean, you'll feel that out more as you play, though. No doubt. Telling you now, like, I've now implanted the seed that this is a available play for you next time, so I'm not worried the next time you're in this situation you'll probably think to just drop instead. I just want you to be more conscientious of the shield battery, because yeah, you can't kill the shield battery without, like, either a lot of units or tanks, or like, just, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, this amount of Terran units just cannot break a third, is what I'm trying to say. Maybe if the third just started, but definitely not at 3/4 completion. Need more water too. Oh, this guy's taking so many of these trades outside of, like, the shield battery has like 30 energy left. Overcharge. So you do end up doing better than you should. Absolutely. But to be honest, I would have preferred that you just only went for that drop and then rallied every unit right here and then just focused on your macro more, because your biggest problem is, like, the 5 to 6 minute mark. Like, there's a lot of sloppiness going on in here. Like, late upgrades, floating money, like, no add-ons yet. Like, and it's just not worth doing this push. Like, this is what I mean by simplifying your builds. Like, maybe I should just start rating it on, like, a scale 1 to 10, and then when it gets to a certain number, like, you can start, like, adding more complexity. But, like, I would rate the, like, execution of this, like, only at 6 out of 10. And, like, I wouldn't start doing, like, full-on pushes at the same time until you're at, like, a 9 or a 10. Because, yeah, this kills a lot of momentum, not having the 5 to 6 minute mark be super smooth. Well, your SCV count is... This is one of the better SCV count games I've seen you play. I'll admit. Off of this opener, you're supposed to be saturated. You're supposed to have 16 out of 16 at like 530. So you're not that far off. Just, like, stop building them when you were right there. So Protoss is going Gateway Colossus. Oh, he's not building a Colossus, though. This is the worst War Prism I've ever seen. This is like this guy's under heavy siege and he builds a fucking like Boeing 747 instead of a tank. Like, what are we doing? Yeah. Seems free from here, right? Like, go to the mineral line. I guess you just go for the gateway units. That works too. Yeah, GG. Push and win. So I mean, you did a lot of good things here. Like you made a lot of great decision making in the early game, which is why this game like was so smooth for you, even though it could have been better, but like you still just dominated this game. And I think a lot of that comes down to your early game response to this. Like you did very well. I really like that you just build the command center on the high ground. I think you should just keep doing that. Like, it's such a simpler way of dealing with this shit. If you're worried at all, like you see any sign that's like slightly off, then you just command center on the high ground. Especially if you're going one gas expand. Like, I would even recommend not doing one gas expand on this map. 2 gas might even be better, but if you do one gas, then absolutely. High ground command center. Okay. Gonna get some water and then we're gonna play a game. Down. Having a good time. I'm not a fan of playing Heaven as my warm-up game because the game is gonna get going in the first 4 fucking minutes, but let's go. Turn that down a little and turn the game up. I haven't played Evan in a while, though. I don't know what he's up to these days. Usually it's a lot of zealots.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oops, wrong one.
I can't build here. Man in the rear. What's going on? SCV ready. Bandit. Huh? Well. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
Ah, don't zap me.
Man in the rear. Huh? Bandit.
Command center upgrade complete.
Is he not gonna recall? Oh, there he goes. I was gonna say, it's a win if he doesn't recall, because I think it's undebatable at this point. If you imagine Protoss, like if you imagine there was a button on your Nexus that was like, okay, you can pay 50 energy in return for 1 probe. I feel like they would click that very often.
Not enough minerals.
And that's what that was, like. Oh shit, Robo first.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
How do we punish a Robo first? It's actually one of the harder, if not the hardest to punish, because they just get our observer out right away, right?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply
That's why I'm like partially feeling a Widow Mine drop.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply.
Oh, I missed it by that much. Oh, he let it. I was like, there's no way. Do I want a 3rd Widow Mine? Is that too risky? Oh no.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Yeah, I ever grabbed my 3rd Widow Mine. It's just never a good idea for multiple reasons. You can get caught.
Enough minerals.
It cuts into your tank count.
Add-on complete.
Screws with the timing of your barracks also. And it's not like the old days. You're not gonna get that magical Widow Mine hit anyways. So
Command center upgrade complete.
it's just gonna give me more overall juice.
Forces are under attack.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Like this little bit of extra juice is nice, I think.
SCV ready.
Ooh, I got a 4th one.
SCV ready. What's going on? SCV ready.
I should already have my gas. Just gonna build both of them, I guess, at the same time. I am going into Widow Mine faster because I do think he just goes Zealot play, right?
Not enough minerals.
Double Forge. Nice.
Add-on.
Oh, I screwed the wall up tremendously.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. This better be good. SCV ready.
Did I get the observer?
Additional supply depots.
Oh, it is a wall. Piss.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
I can't build here.
Additional
Ready.
not enough minerals.
Yeah.
Let's have a blast. I can't build here. SCV ready. In the ring. Big job. Gangway coming through.
Research.
Armed and ready. SCV ready. Ah! He's here. Been waiting on. Ready for dust off. Ready for dust.
Upgrade
I
complete.
think I just want like those 8 Marines.
SCV ready. This one's about to get heavy. Been waiting.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready.
Research complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? Who wants some? Gangway coming through.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. Go, go, go! SCV ready. Who wants some? In the rear with the
Add-on. Command center.
SCV ready.
Your forces are under attack.
It's go time. SCV ready. We could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
How am I doing?
SCV ready. Gangway coming through.
Wait, how's that tank stuck there?
Your forces are under attack.
Ready for dust off. This better be good.
Upgrade complete.
It's on.
He's just doing the same like bob in and out, so I was just waiting for it again.
You want a piece of me, boy? It's go time. Ready for dust off. SCV ready. We could use some help here.
Mineral field depleted.
This better be good. Ready to plunder.
I unhockeyed everything.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Let's have a blast. What's going on? I can't build here. Big job. Somebody give me
Bro, what am I doing?
Addition.
SCV ready.
Mineral field.
Ghost. I can't build here. Bad news. SCV ready. Armed and
Additional. Insufficient.
Reporting for action.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready.
need a lot of Viking. I was definitely late on the Viking transition, though, among many other things. I also don't have an armory yet. I'm just now realizing, which is bad.
Mineral field depleted.
It's go time. Oh, it's on. That's in the rear with ready to plunder. Give me the
Whatever, we're just taking it to late game anyways, so.
Mineral field depleted. Add-on.
Picking up life flights here.
Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack.
ready to plunder.
Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack.
I mean, I'm not like super threatened by this. Oh, now I am. I didn't realize they were a disruptor.
Base is under attack.
Get me out of this mess.
Oh, there are the DTs over here.
Your forces are under attack.
I'm really tired of my Raven being alive. I hate this unit. I haven't started the 2-2 yet. I'm fucked. Is he 3-3 already? Yeah.
Mineral field depleted. Our SCVs are under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Not enough energy. Unacceptable. Your forces are under attack.
Ooh, am I dead here?
Mineral field depleted. Not
I'm building libs 4 at a time, but it's not going to be a lot of service area at first.
research complete.
Although this is nice and fortified now.
Command center. Not Not enough minerals.
Come on, 2-2. For the love of God, we need you.
Not enough. Command center upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Base is under attack. This base is under attack. Add-on complete.
Reporting for action.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Liberation is at hand.
minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
I need all the lives here.
Is under attack.
Incoming orders. Liberation is
Oh, he just immediately came back in. Oh.
Armed and ready. Ready to Switch on.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, that's no good too.
Not enough mineral. Upgrade. Not enough.
I can't believe we just didn't upgrade. I've done that millions of times, though. It shouldn't be a surprise I did it again.
need something liberated. Reporting for action.
Mineral
It's gonna be another round of DT there, and I just won't be able to hold it.
additional base. Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted.
Oh no!
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
Oh, why didn't I just commit? GG, well played. Well played. Ugh. I need like fucking so much cigarettes after that game, but well played. It happens. Forget upgrades. Oh, one more ladder game. One more ladder game. I gotta like redeem myself, and then we'll do another replay. I'm sad. I'm sad that I completely just like. It's like sometimes you do that. You'll like forget the upgrades, and then you have to like build the armory, and then you have to remember a third time to build them. And I let it slide for like a minute and a half without building them. Yeah, it happens. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Oh no, oh, it's working.
What's going?
Oh, woke.
Not enough minerals.
Appreciate that, my dude.
GL
What is that,
Freeman.
55 months? Oh my god.
Not enough minerals.
It's going good. How you doing?
Not
What are we at, 12 days? 12 more days of this game. Thank God.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Your sub is starting kindergarten. funny. Got so I don't even know what my largest sub is anymore. It's I think a 90 month. It's like 91 or 92 or a good streamer would know the exact number off by heart, but not me. Since Game Time was playing. Oh, that's a name I haven't even thought of or heard in a while, actually. We used to play a lot, too. A lot of people I used to play like fucking 5 hours a day that I don't see anymore.
You scared me. I can't build here.
Boom, 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 boom.
What's going on?
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. Got some. What's it worth? SCV ready. On the way.
Not enough minerals.
Here comes the pain. Got something.
Century on the smallest map, huh?
SCV ready. Yeah, got something.
Oh, into
What's going?
another gateway?
What's
God, I wish I was better at maneuvering this guy around.
Optics online. SCV ready. Show me who you want, son. Console.
Oh, he sent it right through the middle. I thought he would go to the edge. Alright, well, doesn't really change anything. I think we'll go Banshee, though.
I can't build here.
Not
Because you can slide the Banshee in between these Phoenixes, I think.
add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
In the usual way.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade. Not enough.
I'm like,
Not
I
enough.
feel like I'm overanalyzing the game, but should I be worried about DTs in a game where my opponent opens 2 gate? That was an observer right there. Or am I actually brain damaged?
I got my ears on.
Yeah, there's an observer.
Research complete.
Okay.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I think I should get an eBay.
Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
I can't build here. Go, go, go! SCV ready.
I got my ears on. And
Armed and ready.
Gee. All right, now replay. Now we've redeemed. All right, long game versus turtleneck Terran. Oh yeah, that's my jam. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. You've lost to this guy a dozen times. It's the first time you've beaten him. All right. All right, all right. I think Day 9 has the longest running sub. And then it's like probably other just SC2 people. It's all the SC2 people. I mean, it's the game that started Twitch/Justin TV, so. Although I don't think subs were out until Twitch, if I remember at all. How come you built a Viking this game? What happened here? Oh, what the hell is this guy doing? Alright, you definitely did the right thing then. This guy did the dumbest build. It turns out you're just gonna, I mean, he just takes a third at 430, so he's gonna even out a little bit, but this is the dumbest way you could have done this. Anyways, I'm focusing on the other guy. I mean, you're doing everything fine. Oh, you built your third on time. Yay. You cut your tank, though. Look at this. Don't cut the tank. Or the Raven. Cut the Marines. You had Marines building before you had the tank. Oh, remember the order. The order is tank Raven. Never cut them. You can cut the Marines as much as you want to afford things. That's the rule. Even if you end up building this late, that's fine. Just don't cut these two, because that's actually like a disadvantage in a mirror matchup. Like, it's like your opponent is killing your tank for every second that you do that. So yeah, this guy will, I mean, okay, you're gonna pressure him. Let's see how this goes. So if this is me, I scan first and analyze if I can actually go up there. You're sending the Ravens. Yeah, you're just like, the timing is too off here. Like, his tanks were able to shoot you 3 times before you disabled his tanks, right? Like, you should always wait for the scan, and you might have even had one. Let's see. Yeah, you didn't have one close yet. 20 energy away, so you sent the Ravens in first. If you're gonna send the Ravens in first, it's fine to do that, but you have to be confident you're gonna win the game with it, because you're gonna lose the Ravens. And 2, you gotta send the Ravens in further ahead of the army. Like, the Ravens should be like here in comparison to the army. Because, like, the reason I say you have to be sure you're gonna win is because your Ravens are gonna need to be in front, which means they're gonna die easily. So if your Ravens are here, you disable the tanks, drop turrets, and then your army shows up. And if you do the sync up correctly, then they will actually like, it'll be beautiful, because like the tanks should be disabled right before you get in range. So like the tank range line is right here. So these units would be like right at the edge right before you disable them, ideally, right? Oh, and this is the worst siege you could have done too. Never like siege in the middle of the fight like that too. That's another golden rule. Because you just gave up like 6 seconds of attack time. You could have just killed the 2 tanks either way. Although it doesn't matter. So this guy built a PF at his 3rd. I mean, that's free. Does he hold it? Yeah, you weren't. Yeah, if you ever go for that play, you gotta be ready for that play. But you got the base, so. Oh, built another one. Yeah, I mean, this style of just tank and then Viking off a reactor with just the upgrades going, like, does net you really fast command centers. Like, he is gonna out-expand you most of the time. That's tough. Like, we're fine in this game. It's just that this guy could easily come back doing shit like this, especially. Let's see how much room you give him here. Oh, Wimpy. Good to see ya. Yeah, I mean, dropping a turtleneck player is just period, like, never a good thing to do, period. Like, it's just the #1 thing that they always look out for is the Doom drop. Like, it's the one thing they're prepared for the most. I mean, this guy's underprepared if you ask me, but as you get higher in MMR, trust me. I mean, this guy kind of is prepared in his own way. He did have the Vikings, he did have the turrets, and that was enough to just push off 2 medevacs, but just don't ever do a Doom drop. Like, 2 medevacs, you can maybe try to sneak in and then run away if you get too much resistance, but please never Doom drop this. That's my golden rule here. Alright, you kill some stuff. Alright, good enough. But now he's going to build 9,000 more turrets, and that'll be it. No more. The best way to beat a turtleneck player, though, and this is what I'm getting at, is that you just need to go for the 5 base, like, Viking Liberator or Viking Raven. Like, that's it. Say you keep them on 4 base. Although you've really kept them on 3. Yeah, you're doing everything right. Like, you got the middle, you got the right, you got the left. And yeah, we just go 5 base and we build like 1 or 2 extra starports, which you're doing. That's correct. You're getting the reactors, so I guess we're going to go Liberator. That's fine. You can go Liberator or you could go Raven. And yeah, how we win is we just, honestly, we just go like mech from here. Like, this guy just isn't going to take a 5th for a while, so. Like, if you wanted to play with Bio here, like, you could have your whole army just ready to, like, pounce on this as he goes to take it, and you would be able to just clear this with what you have. That's always a valid play, like, if your opponent is just locked on 3 base like that. Just wait till they take the next base. Because now we're in the same situation. Now we're waiting for him to take another base, because now we can't push over here, now that it's sieged up. So, like, now we should have, like, half our army here, and then half our army here, and then, like, wherever he goes next. Like, imagine if all these guys were here already, like, you would have just shit on that. Yeah, we gotta lose some army supply too, right? Like, we have too many bio units now. We need to get Vikings in our army. Upgrades are good though. Oh, really good. You got the double armory going. Hey, your 5th base could have been faster. I mean, I think your 4th base was good though. This guy's Omega Turtle. Yeah, I'll see how you break him. Ideally, you just like take the Viking fight and then you back off, and then you take the Viking fight again and then you back off, and then you take it again, you back off, and then this guy's out of money. That's the game. That's what's supposed to happen. If someone just sits on 4 base, right? It's like how I died in that TVP almost 2 games ago, right? You sit too much, like your opponent can do a lot of good shit. So there he goes for his 5th, but yeah, once again, we're not in position to pounce on it. And we're also not Viking trading yet, even though we could be, like... Well, actually, no. Okay, we cannot. What the fuck? Yeah, we fell really behind in the Viking, just simply because we're not trading. Like, we should have just been trading already. I respect that you're just trying to take every base on the map as quickly as possible, though. So I won't be, like, overly critical of the fact that you weren't taking any fights. But you are floating, like, 4K still, so you should have just been taking some level of engagement. Like, I actually wouldn't even care if you'd loaded up 4 medevacs and then flew them into this base and lost all of them. Because it would have been better than sitting and doing nothing, because now your army is trash. As you win the fight. I mean, this guy's army's not any better, let's be real. It's just... This guy's got a really good ultra late game army. But a terrible anti-bio army. It's kind of funny. Like, if he had more tanks, you'd get shit on. That's the only thing missing, is like 6 more tanks. Like, if you had 6 more tanks in this army, you lost here, but... Alright, so now we just, now we're back to square one. Now we should be doing what I said, because now we have the army supply to remax on Viking, right? I hope. Oh, battlecruiser, okay. Remember, what's the golden rule about battlecruiser chat in TVT? Do not build more than 4, okay? They suck, but they're good if you build 4 of them, because you can just run around, you can snipe a base, you can teleport here, you can snipe a base. But if you build more than 4, they're gonna die for free, okay? 3 BCs max, that's for Zerg. That's against Zerg. Against Terran, 4, okay? And against Protoss, either 0 or 100. Just so we're all on the same page. Nice. Alright, I feel the nukes. That was the grand climax. La 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 la. The ghosts end up winning the fight. Oh my god. Base. Alright, you were definitely enjoying yourself, but hopefully my my anti-mech advice makes sense. I've done this before too, by the way. I've just taken every base on the map like many times and then just like shit on my opponent like this. It's really fun to do. I'm proud of you. But that's what happens when you just sit there and don't do anything the whole game. Literally. La 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 la. Where them ads at? You guys want ads? It's not time yet. They're not ripe. You can't eat a fucking unripe ad. It's gross. Tastes like shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the HelloFresh ads on Twitch have made me want to not use HelloFresh. Like the fucking lowest IQ advertisements I've ever seen in my life. Fucking, I think I'm forgetting something. Guy eats a banana with the peel on. Yo, he ate a banana with the peel on. That's so funny. Yeah, I've used HelloFresh as well a little bit. I mean, it's... If it fits your lifestyle, it's good for you. If it doesn't, then it's shit for you. Like, either you're like one of those people that make enough money to like be able to afford it, and also like it's like inconvenient for you to go shopping, then it's like perfect for you. Like I could see a lot of people in cities use it, I think. Could be very convenient. But yeah, if you just like have a grocery store that you go to every week, like nothing wrong with that. Way cheaper. And also you get to pick your own shit, like all the grocery store delivery services, like you don't get to pick your own shit. They always just pick whatever's first thing they see on the shelf. Like it's not how you pick a watermelon, you know, like you're gambling every time essentially. It's good for buying things like toilet paper. Like you live in the city and you don't have a car, it's actually phenomenal for buying things like that you cannot carry, like toilet paper or shit like that. But buying food is that kind of silly. I guess depending on the food, like you buy canned food, boxed food, like that's fine. You definitely shouldn't be ordering fruits or vegetables or whatever. I think that's a bit much. You're actually at the gambling fucking machine at that point. Because those shoppers get paid like fucking by the hour, don't they? Like, essentially. It's by the order, but it's by how much time they spend as well. I love to gamble though. I feel like you wouldn't even like it wouldn't even happen that often that you'd get something that's shit, like, but you'd get like the odd driver that just didn't care enough to check the fruit enough or something. Like, I doubt it's a super regular occurrence or anything. It's just probably something that you get used to. It's like when you order Uber Eats all the time, like you get used to them fucking up your order like 1 in every 10 times or something. That was my ratio, like 1 in 10. Sometimes more, honestly. But you got used to it. You're like, you just check your order every time. You're like, oh, is that it? You just learn not to get like, I never get upset when they get the order wrong. It's like, it happens. Just got, it's about expectation. It'd be a fucking great job, honestly. Be a way better minimum wage job than just any fast food job, like. Especially if you work in a city and you can do it on your bike or something, like you get an electric, like get an e-bike. Like, you can make serious bank on an e-bike doing that, I think. Because you're not paying for your car and you're just making fucking, like, just money. That's it.
Additional supply depots required.
I hate my life.
Let's go kill something. Channel's clear. Got it.
So your expectations low and never be disappointed. Something like that. I don't know if I fully buy into that, but I do in some regards, I guess. I should kill this, shouldn't I? Wow. Oh god.
Add-on complete.
I could dive bomb that sentry. No, I can't.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Insufficient. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade. Not enough minerals.
Crazy third timing, by the way. It's weird how I can't see that, but on the mini map I can see it, by the way. It's because the animation had just started. What a good timing for me to kill that before the Banshee comes out, because this could look like a Raven with the upgrade. Actually, you know what? I will bring these as backup.
Additional supply depots required.
Never leave without backup, chat. A couple more, maybe.
Not enough minerals.
He might have. Yeah. That's what I was worried about.
Our SCVs are under attack. Insufficient vessel gas.
That's a very good shield battery for him.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Not
I could have built that command center already,
minerals.
but I'm like just all in and I know it. Yeah, it's over. GG. You got to punish that earlier, I think, with like a medevac timing instead of a Banshee timing. I think the Banshee timing hits too late. Also, I got to restart my game because I don't know if you guys noticed, but my cursor is doing the jumpy thing. The jumpy thing that it loves to do. Do, 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 Oh, you guys, I did black still. Ah, it feels so nice to have it not jump around though. Like, it's crazy that that bug literally never got fixed fully. Probably the most reported bug in like the history of video games too. Like, I've read hundreds of threads at this point on the BattleNet forums for just 13 years straight.
Additional supply depots required.
Dun, 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 dun.
Go ahead. Huh? Yep. SCV ready. I can't build here. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Guess I could have just not offset the barracks. I don't really like doing that anymore against TOS. I like to just wall it off no matter what, take the map in balance, because it's like, one, not a big difference. Like, my name's not Mario, it doesn't matter if my fucking reactor is 3 seconds late. It's just, and it's also a hit to them too, like they don't know what your follow-up is. They don't know if the factory is in your main base. Just, I can't take advantage of that because I don't do builds where I like proxy my factory, and if I did, then I could absolutely take advantage of that. Also, I definitely threw this Reaper's life away like a pile of shit.
Add-on. Not enough minerals.
Yeah, so he delayed his tech building, but he went double adept,
Not enough.
which is like indicative of Stargate.
Not enough minerals.
Or he built the second gateway there again.
Additional. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah, because oh no, I did go through the NAT, didn't I? I would have seen it. Oh, nice.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV ready. Optics online. Channel's clear.
Be surprised if he didn't send this home. Maybe he sent it to the corner.
Ready for dust off.
Comms. Show me who got channels. Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Yes, sir.
We'll try it, but I don't know if... Yeah, we just don't know what he opened. Can't lose the Reaper like that. I was supposed to just build a Hellion when that happens, but
Command
the
center.
moment had time and the moment had come and gone. So yeah, he has stalkers. So although I get his base. Oh no, I don't. Oh, I let the sentry just shit on me there.
Not enough energy.
Alright, so he's a big fan of these fast 3 command center or 3 Nexus builds, but I'm like doing the worst possible things against it.
Add-on. Unacceptable landing zone.
Yeah, we're gonna just have to hope we do more, like we do some amount of damage and that he doesn't counter while I do this and kill me. Well, it's already a bad sign.
Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade.
It's even worse sign.
Unacceptable. Add-on.
Yeah, at least he found something.
Add-on.
Still though, we're so vulnerable to that counter. Hardest part is when you do something like this from a position from behind is the third timing, because like you just die if you don't have stim and he attacks. And we don't have stim.
Add-on complete. Additional. Not enough minerals.
Supply block.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply.
This better be good. SCV ready.
Base is under attack. Research complete.
Oh, what was that one hit? There's stim. See, that's why it's difficult. It kind of got illustrated, but it's not a whole nuclear statement because he's supposed to attack there. I feel like there's a warpism or something because this isn't a lot of gateway units. There's the army.
Additional supply depots required.
And there's the supply block. I have no eBiz, and I just realized, so guess who's all in? Me, again, because I don't know how to build upgrades.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. enough minerals. Not enough energy.
SCV ready.
Not enough. Not enough. Mineral field.
SCV ready. Once. Ready to blunder. Gangway. Coming through. It's go time.
Oh, that's ready. I didn't see that coming. Oh, I have that already. Ah. I'm also floating. Huge overextension by me. I wasn't realizing, one, that I'm still behind significantly in upgrades, and two, that he had just more production, because I had not done any economic damage to him like ever this game, except for the one lib. So yeah, my bad macro was not keeping up with his macro, so we're still just in shit row right now. At least these are almost done, but I also have an armory that's not even done.
Not enough upgrade.
Brutal.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ghost. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Oh. Hugest miss of my life.
Unacceptable.
Ready to blunder. This better be good. SCV ready. Ghost reporting. Ghost reporting. Ghost reporting.
Not
Want a piece of me, boy? In the rear.
mineral field depleted. Research.
Ghost ready to blunder. Out with this. Yeesh. Armed and ready.
Our SCV's base is under attack.
It's go time.
Mineral field.
This better be good. Big
Mineral field depleted.
That was undeniably good for us.
Upgrade complete.
I love how bad I am at judging this.
Mineral field depleted.
Ah, there's another one.
armed and ready.
Upgrade complete.
Like 900 gateways, it looks like.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for action.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Out with it.
Your forces.
This ain't the fight, man.
Vespene geyser exhausted.
I don't have Vikings or any of the units again.
Mineral field depleted. Vespene geyser exhausted. Not enough.
Yeah, it all starts from the beginning, though. Like, this third base timing is too much, which turns into a fourth base timing that's too much, which turns into a fifth base timing that's too much. And then he had just... Like, we took the best fight ever, but he just, like, had 6k bank because the economic disadvantage was massive. I can't let the Protoss get away with a third base at that time. Like, we either all in it, like, harder, or we don't all in it, and we just play it, like, equally as macro-intensive. But, like, these half all-ins that I've been doing are just not it. Because, like, he's opening up Robo first, like, double gate, third base expand, and he's going, like, Stalker, Immortal, Sentry. Like, that is not the safest build you can do, because, like, Blink Stalker is considered way safer, but, like, it's probably the second safest way you could open. And it's really good if you don't wait long enough with your push as well. Like, I think if I want to attack into that, I am supposed to wait longer. Because, like, just having 2 tanks is also not enough for 1 Immortal. Like, especially if they just go right out and charge it down. There we go again, though. Let's go, let's go. These are good games, though. I just need to get a better start going, at least.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Just a pretty face.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Can't really decide what I want to do this game.
Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh?
Command center upgrade complete.
All right, let me kill this, I think.
Man the rear with the what's yeah. SCV ready. Go ahead. Bad news.
Not
SCV ready.
not enough minerals.
What? What's it? Yeah. SCV ready. Yeah.
Add-on complete.
I'm with
Not enough energy.
what? SCV ready. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Systems go. What's up?
It's interesting. So, I mean, what is he...
Not enough minerals.
With the Sentry is what adds the layer of confusion, because that leads me to believe he's just gonna go take his third again, like really early. But it's like a 3-gate opening with no upgrades, because well, it's either well, it's either 3-gate opening with upgrades or he's all like I mean he's all inning or he's not, but I don't think he's all inning.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Insufficient rescue gas. Command center upgrade complete.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
And this is like the next tier up of all in that I could do, like at this timing. If this doesn't work, then we versus what he's doing, then we just have to like the observer spots it.
Insufficient rescue gas.
So if this doesn't work, we're just gonna have to do like later timings then, because I mean, the 3-gate is just a lot, to be honest.
Insufficient.
Alright, so the no upgrades are shining for me now.
Insufficient. Insufficient rescue gas.
Heading out.
Our SCVs are under attack. Insufficient. Insufficient rescue gas. Insufficient rescue gas. Insufficient.
We could use some help here.
Reporting for
SCV ready. We could use some
Insufficient.
boy. I can't miss here.
Is there nowhere to build these?
We could use some help here.
attention.
Base is under attack. Insufficient rescue gas.
Somebody get me out of this
Base
mess.
is under attack. Insufficient rescue gas.
Want some? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Need something lit.
Oh, that's all that's getting done.
Base is under attack.
Liberate.
SCV ready.
Yes, we have you on.
Our SCVs come under attack. Insufficient.
SCV ready.
The amount of SCVs, and I overmade 1,000,000 of them now because of that.
Insufficient rescue gas.
That's one of my least favorite moments. Now I float 1,000,000 minerals because of it too. Like, oh, that offset my macro by so much.
You scared me.
Still like under saturated in the main. Like, what am I doing?
Vestige gas. Insufficient mineral.
I can't build here.
Additional supply depots. Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, if the macro was tight here, we'd actually, I think, be in a good spot. Like, I think we did enough, but I don't think we're in a good spot because of the macro.
Easy.
Add-on.
All hands to battle stations.
Because more or less same situation. I gotta wait for Stim, and then I mean he's gonna already have the mineral line back by then, and then same situation where he has the 4th really early, but we'll see. I could be judging this wrong. Oh, what the?
Research. Research complete. Mineral field depleted. Not enough mineral. Research complete.
Yay, we got him.
Unacceptable.
I built the Viking though. Every time I build a Viking against a War Prism, I always kill the War Prism before the Viking gets out. It's actually like a common occurrence, and then I just have a Viking that I don't want now.
Not enough minerals.
It's go time.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Oh, it's on. Kaboom, baby.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
Light flights here.
God, the amount of misclicked SCVs.
Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack.
Big.
Not enough.
Go time. Been waiting.
Not enough minerals.
Let's get into the fight. Been waiting.
Not enough minerals.
He's gonna take this again, most likely. Woo.
SCV ready.
Yes. We need that. I don't need that though. Do I have upgrades in the slightest? I don't. He only has one upgrade, but still.
Mineral field depleted. Insufficient Vespine gas.
This better be. Give me the.
Insufficient Vespine.
Whoa, how?
Mineral field completed.
Somebody, get me out of this mess. Now what?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
I think you guys should move.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Heading out. Now what? Somebody, get me
Mineral
out of
field
this mess.
depleted.
Life flight.
Not enough energy.
All right. I get it. I fucked up. And now I'm on like one base economy with no gas. And no ability to EMP him when he comes here. Alright.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough.
Oh, there's a ghost in here. Okay. They don't have EMPs though.
Not enough minerals. Base is under attack. Mineral field not
Yeah, I don't have EMP or enough biomass to win. Yeah. We hadn't lost so many units in the last few minutes. GG. Well played. And that was done too. When did he how long was that up for? Yeah, I didn't poke in again. It was when he caught them here, right? Yeah. These units dying and then these units getting caught, like... Is there really nowhere to, like, hide my army on the left side? Like, can they reach in the corner here? Because I think you can only put, like, one medevac in the corner and then it, like... Like, if you put a second one, it gets pushed and then gets shot. I don't know if I'm wrong on that. I mean... Because I probably could have just, like, unironically just fucking ran to the corner and sat there until it was time to pull back. But I don't know. Because I know this whole area you lose to the stalkers. This whole area. This is not somewhere you want to sit. You could sit here, but but there were stalkers blocking it, so.
Talk to me.
Yeah, like...
Confirmed. On my way. Will do, Command.
Like a stalker I experienced before. I'm pretty sure a stalker like can just poke at one of them. Like maybe two of them can stay, but
Acknowledged.
yeah, I don't know. I'll just have to test it one day. I'm too lazy to load up the mod. Roxanne. Alright, it's getting late. I think I'm done. 2 hours is enough. Like I said, I'm not sick anymore, so tomorrow I'm going to be live at my normal time earlier. I'll replay. We'll do the next two tomorrow, I think. Just so we have a couple for tomorrow too. Unless if you have a third one, upload that as well, and we'll just do that the next day. But Yeah, host Smile. Wait, what's he doing? No, he's playing some fucking anime game. Oh, Smile. What are we doing? Into the night. Oh, Nate's still on. He's playing Direct Strike, though. Patty Mac's on, the guy who just kicked our ass 5 games in a row. Give Dave a raid, though. Those are your options. We're going to Dave. So yeah, thanks for watching. And see you guys tomorrow.